So in this chapter, we're going to be studying something called trimmed actions. So trimmed actions, right, similar to bald actions, has to do with present tense endings changing.
Okay.
And so there are 3 changes that occur.
Just like with bald?
Just like with bald, and some of them will look familiar. So the first change that occurs is if you have a u, the u becomes a, right? Whereas with bald, we saw if you have a u, the u becomes a what?
Sukun.
A sukun. Right, our second rule is if there's a noon, it's dropped, which should sound familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And the third rule is the plural feminine ending stays as is, which should also sound familiar.
So the only different thing is actually rule number 1?
Yep, just rule number 1.
Okay.
And then 2 and 3 are actually the same as bald. And so if we look at our chart here, this is our trimmed action chart. We see everything that normally ends in a u, right? Like huwa yaj'alu becomes yaj'ala. Anta taj'alu becomes anta taj'ala. Right? Ana aj'alu becomes ana aj'ala. Right? Nahnu, same thing. And hiya, same thing.
Okay.
And then the rest of them we've seen before.
They look like the bald.
They look just like the bald.
Yeah.
Right? They look just like the bald. And then same as with bald, we have scenarios. And actually we only have 1 scenario.
Oh, that makes sense.
So not 5.
Okay.
Right, so
I was wondering.
Right, so same thing, right? Trimmed actions won't just occur at random.
Okay.
Right, there's a specific scenario in which trimmed actions occur, and that is trimming words.
Oh, so is it same concept as shaving
Same
words?
concept as shaving words, right? So you'll see one of these words coming before, if you see one of these words coming before present tense, that word will be trimmed.
Okay. Oh,
Right.
easy. Okay, that's easy.
It's easy peasy. So all you have to do is memorize these words. So en meaning to and that, right? Don't confuse it with enna, which is a sentence starter.
Okay.
And then we have len, which means will not or never. Hatta, which means until. K or likay, they're synonymous, which means in order to or so that. And then we have li, which also means in order to or so that.
Okay.
So you just have to memorize these words. And if you see one of these words coming before a present tense, that present tense will be trimmed.
Okay.
And when we say trimmed, we mean that an u will become a, or the noon will drop, and then in the case of the feminine plural, it'll stay the same.
Okay.
So some examples here. قال يا موسى أتريد أن تقتلني. So we have an, which is a trimming word, and then تقتلني. What's the ending of the action here?
Well, ni is an attached pronoun.
Ni is attached pronoun, so the lam is the last letter, and what haraka do we see here? Which tells us it used to be? U. So it used to be taqtulu, becomes taqtula.
Okay.
Okay, here we have وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ يَا مُوسَى لَن نُؤْمِنَ لَكَ حَتَّى نَرَى اللَّهَ جَهْرًا. We see len, which is a trimming word, the one that means will not. And then nu'mina, we see a there, that used to be a u, right? So it's pretty straightforward, right? Because we've seen stuff that's similar to this before.
Yeah.
So trimming words are the only scenario of trimmed actions.
So it's essentially shaving words, except instead of turning u into a sukun, it turns u into an a.
Turns a u into an a.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.